Oh, I didn't put this one on my slides because I was like actually so certain you were going to do this.
Absolutely.
Don't waste my motherfucking time!
It's another beautiful day at the Timewaster 9000 Studios lunchroom. Hey, Pipsqueak, come over here and give me your lunch money.
I want to eat government cheese and strawberry milk. Leave me alone.
Yeah. I need a square piece of bread with cheese on it. I need a cup of the whole skim milk.
Something you could describe as tomato sauce.
Yeah. Yes, the completely physically unrecognizable mashed potato concoction. Folks,
what's up, team?
We're back with another episode of the Timewaster 9000 podcast. I am your friend, Alex, and this is my friend, Miller.
Hi.
And folks, today...
Guys, I'm still bald, but at least it's red now.
Yeah, the blood finally came out of the places where Miller shaved, and it stained his head. And now we got to deal with it.
This is my natural hair color.
It just grows out like this. Folks, my co-host, the Play-Doh doll that when you squeeze the hair comes out like this. Today on another fantastic episode of the Timewaster 9000, we are giving out some awards again.
It's awards, baby. Folks, it's awards. We're going back to school.
We're going back to school, folks. They make one set every week in Magic the Gathering.
Every week.
And dude, I'm not joking. It's April, right? 3 sets have come out this year.
Yeah, isn't that fucked up?
I was talking to my boss about it the other day, and it's like, these used to come out once a quarter.
Yeah.
You got like 4 good ones. Today we're giving out some awards for the Secrets of Strixhaven. Folks, when we do a set review, we don't do an exhaustive review. We just give out little awards for stuff that stands out to us. And folks, this set...
Call it a highlight reel.
It's a highlight reel, folks. We're just going for the elbow in the rim. We're not doing any Vince Carter pick and rolls or none of that.
Yeah, I don't need to see the layup on the fast break. All right, you're just supposed to make those.
Right, exactly. They call them free throws for a reason.
Yeah.
But before we get into that, I want to take this time to plug our Patreon, patreon.com. I'll have a link to it in the description. But folks, if you are looking to maybe support us in all the things that we do, making it so that me and Miller can continue making this show and paying the $7,000 a month we have for candles in our budget, it would really, really genuinely help us.
Listen, the Diet Coke fund runs deep, okay? That
A bottle of this, $18. Can you believe that?
And they charge you $20 for the can.
It's less because
it tastes better.
The can tastes better. It costs more money.
Speaking of can.
All rise.
Oh fuck. Oh,
Squad.
It's a messy one.
You nasty gal. Ew, dude.
That's for the audio listener.
That's for Ferris to cut out later, I bet. But yeah, if you'd like to support us on Patreon, we have a $5 tier, gives you some Discord benefits. We don't necessarily have anything going on for it right now, but we have some plans in the future. Right now, if you would like to donate to us, it would just be out of the kindness of your heart to help us keep doing the things that we're doing and make it better.
At the moment, it's because you love us.
At the moment,
and in turn, we love you because
Yes.
you bought it.
Yes, exactly. And if you also are not looking to make like a monthly commitment on Patreon, we also have a Ko-fi, where you can make a small one-time donation if that's something that you see fit. We appreciate every single person who has donated so far and every single person on our Patreon so far. You guys rock. And speaking of Discord benefits, we have a community Discord free of charge. You can come hang out. We play games in there. We talk about stuff. We have fun little daily activities that I think I forgot to do the design challenge for today.
Clock's ticking.
Nope, never mind. I did it.
All right.
But hop in there. We'll hang out. We'll talk. We'll chat. The link will be in the description for that. And before we get into the meats and potatoes, the skeet and tomatoes of today's episode, Miller, you have a bit ready for me.
I do. And you know what? It's a little bit. It is related to the set we're going to talk about.
Oh, okay.
So mainly, and you know what? I won't even take full credit for this one because basically I'm completely ripping off some cool shit I saw on Twitter, but I thought it would be interesting. So, shout out to a fellow named Housefather on Twitter, because this shit was cool. So, this segment is called "It Is What It Is."
It is what it is.
In the new set, there's a card called Flashback.
Very cool card.
What does it do?
Target instant or sorcery card in your graveyard gains flashback until end of turn.
It gives something flashback.
The flashback cost is equal to its mana cost.
Isn't that neat?
It is.
And this card, with this new printing, joins a relatively small list, but enough that you could make a list out of it, of cards that they are named what the mechanic is, and the card does that.
Ah, okay. I understand
So
what you're saying.
Flashback is named Flashback, the mechanic is named Flashback, and you
it
read
gives
the
a
text
card.
on the card, that's Flashback. Got it. So, Alex, all this really is, don't hit next. You'll get spoilered. I just want you to rack your brain here. I'll give you a little bit. I just want you to try and think of, I'll go to the next slide, but you don't. You don't go. I want you to try and think of cards that are named and do what the keyword does. How many of them there are. And I'll give you a hint. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's 9 if you include Flashback.
Okay.
So there's 8 of them. I'll tell you right now, one of these is damn near impossible.
Okay. So
all the other ones are pretty reasonable.
I know. Okay. So there's a card called Exile.
Correct.
That exiles a creature.
Mm-hmm.
There is a card called Flicker that exiles something and returns it, so it flickers it. I don't know if that counts.
That one don't count because that's not a mechanic.
That's a common name thing. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Same reason, for instance, the card Fire Breathing does not count. Fire Breathing
is what you named off of that card.
And the card does do Fire Breathing to
Right.
things, but that is a name that
It's not like Shivan Dragon says
Fire Breathing is a name that players use.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. That's going to make things a little bit delay or no, suspend. Suspend, put something on suspend.
Yep.
Probably a couple Modern Horizons ones now that I'm thinking about it. Oh God, this is really tough.
Who knows? Who knows? Plenty of them are somewhat old.
Yeah, I imagine a lot of them are probably going to be older.
I can give you more hints.
That would be helpful.
All right. Let's see. All right. I'll just kind of go down the list if you feel like you're not just gonna nail them all across the board. This one is black. It's a black effect, and it is basically entirely phased out. It's a form of evasion.
Oh yeah, it's fear.
Yep.
And it gives a creature fear.
Boom.
There's also vigilance, which gives a creature vigilance.
Bang, bang. You're up and rolling now. Can you think of any more?
Lifelink gives a creature lifelink.
Oh yeah, it does.
These are all like 1 to 2 mana auras that just give a creature the keyword that the
do.
name of the aura is.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. So that's 4 now.
You are missing 1, 2, 3, 4. You're missing 4.
Oh my!
I'll give you a hint on one of these. Another usually a black effect. This one is an activated ability. Mm-hmm.
An activated ability that is a black effect.
I will say this one is really hard because it's not. Most Magic players probably don't even understand that this is a keyword. It's more like this is an action you can take within the game. I don't think we're getting there. It's sacrifice.
Oh yeah, it's a black. You sacrifice a guy to add mana to your mana pool equal to its.
Yeah,
its
and I was like,
cost.
You know what? That's actually damn near impossible to get because that's basically just a game action now. You know what I mean?
It's like
it's
a
not
piece
really
of rules text.
thing. Yeah. But at the time, if you go back far enough for when you have sacrifice, it's not the case.
Yeah.
All right. You are missing. You're missing 2. You're missing 2. One of them they put on trolls.
Oh God, one of them they put on trolls.
Mm-hmm.
It's a scary. Oh, is there a card called Regenerate that
Yep.
is an
Well,
aura that gives it Regenerate?
Yeah.
That's really funny.
Alrighty, and this, unless I just like forgot and missed one, if I accidentally spoil you on one, whatever. Here are the ones that we've gone through. We have Exile, Fear, Lifelink, Regenerate, Sacrifice, Suspend, Vigilance. Did you say that one? Did you get that?
I got Vigilance.
I'll give you credit for it. I'm pretty sure you're lying.
I did say Vigilance.
I'm playing.
That Jacqueline says
All
it's
right,
on the record.
This is the last one. This one, I'll try and give you a hint. It's damn near impossible.
Mm-hmm.
It's a split card. It is prepare to fight. Prepare to fight.
And then fight just fights.
Yeah, that's it.
Funny.
That one, in terms of guessing these, actually impossible.
That's really funny.
So, anyways, Flashback joins the list of those guys.
The Sacred Pantheon. I think it's really funny that there's like there's cards that do what they say on the tin, and then there's also like the cards that are like named after sets. I think those are kind of funny, like Urza's Saga and Mirrodin Besieged and stuff like that. So I wonder if there's any just more like literal ass like cards that do a thing, and you're like, oh, that makes sense that that's the name for it.
Mm-hmm.
It just has to be.
I think what is funny about it is that you have some that are like flicker.
Yeah, that one's like the
became,
word that people ended up using for it. Yeah.
But then you have the reverse of that. Like fire breathing is a great example where that mechanic was around before people started calling it fire breathing. And then people started calling it fire breathing, so they put it on a card and named it fire breathing.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because the fire breathing effect is like from Shivan Dragon and shit.
Yeah, and actual OG fire breathing is from like Vision
breathing,
or whatever. Visions.
Yeah, it's like significantly later.
No, fire breathing's an alpha.
Am I crazy? Oh. All right, I fucked up bad.
Yeah.
Either way, that one's not a named mechanic. That's just what people call that.
Yeah. I wonder, there has to be a word for that where it's like
I didn't fuck up the list. The thing I was thinking about in my head was incorrect.
I'm only a little dumb. I'm not all the way dumb. No, you're not dumb. I also believed you for a second. I was like, yeah, fire breathing is from Visions, right? But folks, now that we're done with the bit,
we've got jocks. We've got nerds. We've got
preps.
Goths.
That's where I'm sitting.
Theater kids.
I feel like,
band kids.
Okay, so
the hot lunch lady.
Yeah, the lunch lady I'd be fucking on the side.
And Billy, they got caught jerking off in the photo lab.
Oh yeah,
that's everybody that went to a high school.
There was a kid who went to my high school that got caught looking at Family Guy porn on the school laptops.
Beast mode.
Yeah, same kid almost started a fire at the school because he put a fork in the socket.
Dude, it is so funny to me that it's the same guy for both of them.
So that's
Family Guy porn on the laptop. Check. Second step, fork in the outlet.
Yeah, set the fire alarm off. Yeah, I'm thinking genuinely that those two things in tandem, like Hall of Fame, they need to put his jersey in the rafters. That is beast mode. And speaking of putting my jersey in the rafters, I would be point guard.
One time in photo lab,
started beating my shit senseless. Yeah, I would be the point guard on the Strixhaven basketball team. They're dishing me the ball, and then the guy I'm one-on-one against, top of the key, is 7'3", and he's purple.
Has 4 arms.
Yeah.
So you're like, what are we doing, man?
Ref.
You're a freshman?
Yeah, exactly. This guy's not even JV. He's off the bench.
Folks, we're talking about Strixhaven. We're talking about the new Strixhaven set, and we've got highlights and awards for the set. Just looking at some individual cards that through our own personal merit system, we've decided we ought to talk a little bit more about.
We look at these set files, and there are just so many delightful, beautiful little pieces of cardboard. And gosh darn it, it's fun to go through and mention the ones that really stand out to us, because going through every single one of them would take us damn near 4 hours, if I can be real.
Yeah, if
Me
we
and
stopped
Miller
and
have done
talk
this
about every
before.
card, it takes a long ass time.
Me and Miller used to sit in Discord and just go corner to corner on a Scryfall image search and just go, dude, at every single card.
Imagine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this and then this.
Do you want to go first? Or you want me to go first?
You should go first because I did the bit.
The first.
I'm done talking.
I'm done talking.
It's your turn.
The first award that I have to give today is the Mist Line Award, and it's on Eternal Student. 3 and a black for a 4/2 zombie warlock. 1 and a black. Exile this card from your graveyard. Create 2 1/1 white and black Inkling creature tokens with flying. Activate only as a sorcery. Hang on. Nope. You
can
just
do this whenever you want.
Yeah, you can just do this whenever you want. So usually when they make cards like this, they add activate only as a sorcery to make it so that you don't just fucking completely goozle somebody in the middle of the blocker step.
Yeah, because this is definitely one of those. This ended up in my yard like 6 turns ago.
Yeah, and it's covered by stuff.
Yeah, it's just in the pile.
Something that they talk about in design is like minimizing onboard tricks, where it's like you're looking at the board and you're like, okay, I'm gonna swing, and then somebody just like blocks and taps their guy, and you didn't realize that the guy tapped to give himself +0/+3 or something.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, my attack sucked really bad.
It's like getting owned by like double mishras, like double mishras factory.
Oh yeah, where it's like activate block and then tap.
Yeah,
make
they
both
both
of them
do
bigger.
it, and
Yeah,
you're like, dude, I swung a 6/6 at you.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
and I guess I fucking eat shit and die.
Yeah.
And so this one especially to me reads as like, whoa, what the fuck are we thinking? Because it's not even an onboard trick. This is an offboard
Yeah,
trick.
this is an ass trap.
Yeah, exactly. This is damn near what's that shit from fucking? This is damn near a Kasali ambusher.
It's close. Yeah, I will say this is I mean, I certainly like it more.
Yeah,
because
it's
of that,
good.
because I'm evil, right? I'd be looking forward to completely goozling somebody.
It's really funny that the answer to the question, what do you have to do to make Lingering Souls instant speed, is you attach the first half to a 4/2.
Yeah. Man, yeah, no, it's a good ass card. What's funny about it too is like you literally never want to cast this as a 4-mana 4/2.
I don't mind.
Yeah, like you could. You don't want to.
Dude, imagine you play this as a 4-mana 4/2 and they swing their fucking stupid Chungus 4-mana 4/4 into it and you block, and then you're like, oh, you're gonna get what's coming to you.
I got something for you.
I got something for you in the comment section below. Check out the doobly doo.
She was entering her 50th year of graduate study with no signs of stopping.
She's a fucking Super Saiyan God super senior.
Yeah, I like that what they're implying there is that she just fucking loves studying.
Yeah, she's
and
super big on school.
that shit's awesome, but really that reads to me as, my God, she is dumb as a bag of bricks.
Yeah.
Just can't get this one
Get your
done.
fucking wizard GED and move on, shorty.
Call it a day.
There's got to be an auto zone around here that you can work at.
Yeah. Well, you know, speaking of speakling, fuck it, speakling dingling of goozling somebody in limited. Next up for me, I've got the limited blowout award. I know this doesn't seem crazy.
Mm-hmm.
This card we're talking about, interjection,
Mm-hmm.
single white mana, instant. Target creature gets +2/+2 and first strike until end of turn. And I know you're thinking, I've read this type of card 8 million times.
Yeah, usually these are like probably
this is
low picks.
excessively pushed for what they normally do with this type of thing.
Right.
Normally, either the mana number gets bigger or the stat buff is smaller.
Yeah, it's like +1/+0 in first strike.
Or the keyword's different. And I'm like, this is fucking almost, it's most of the way to a giant growth.
Yeah, and first
And
strike.
we're getting like I did
And this is a set that cares about you
targeting
stuff.
for,
Yeah.
for repartee.
Leparday.
Is but I know this is like technically a boring ass card, but it just instantly jumped out at me where I was like, whoa.
The numbers are too big on this.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I was like, 1 mana, 2/2, first strike. I was like, God damn.
Yeah. This is definitely a card I will swing favorably into multiple times and explode for it.
Yeah, that's because like a lot of times
Somebody will have a much worse deck than you and kill you with this.
a lot of times these sort of funny combat tricky cards
Mhm.
are you can play around them to some degree
Mhm.
in that if you know that they are present, you're like, my opponent could have this. And because that's the colors they're in, and that kind of makes sense for what I'm looking at here.
Right.
And you could like most of the time, the sort of game of inches on the stat change and the keyword or whatever is within one
Yeah.
of whatever is going on, and you might be able to do something to mitigate it and like turn it off and play around.
Oh yeah,
it.
for sure.
This is so much front loaded into the card that I'm like, I actually think you in a lot of scenarios can't play around it because the
Yeah.
math plus the keyword, I'm like, you
You
kind of just get fucked on by
You
this
damn near have to
one.
double whatever you were doing before.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like the gap becomes so wide.
Yeah.
Because like unironically, I looked at the card file a little bit. This is like I can get my 1-drop to kill your 4-drop. Like that can happen easily
Oh yeah.
in this set.
Beating ass with the
So,
interjection.
Anyways,
Reminds me of that
Alex
Schoolhouse
will be
Rocks.
getting got by this card, and I
We'll be casting it.
will be casting it.
Yeah, I do a pretty poor job of playing around combat tricks unlimited because I play most of my games with my brain fully completely off, and I play it like Hearthstone where I
Mhm.
just whatever the mana I have is what I
Curve
play.
the man out. Yeah.
I'm trying to get better about it, but eventually I will look at somebody's open mana and be like, by God, there might be a person over there. Hold on.
Oh shit! It's a 2-player game.
Yeah.
Fuck.
You ready for my next one?
Mm-hmm.
This is the Fell For It Again award for Ambitious Augmenter.
Mm.
1 green for a 1/1. It's a turtle wizard. It has
Turtle wizard.
increment whenever you cast a spell. If the amount of mana you spent is greater than this creature's power or toughness, put a counter on this creature. And when this creature dies, if it had 1 or more counters on it, make a 0/0 and then put this creature's counters on that
So-
token.
It's a lot of words for a guy that doesn't do a ton.
Yeah. This is they make a pelt collector basically like once every few sets now, and every time I see it, I'm like, dude. And Pelt Collector was not even really that good.
No. The funniest deck I ever saw for Pelt Collector was what is the fucking devil? The 4/3.
Mayhem Devil? No, not
Yeah.
Mayhem Devil. Vexing Devil.
Vexing Devil.
You pick.
Pelt Collector, double Vexing Devil as like the deck idea. And I was like, that's really funny. You've lost your fucking mind.
I played in a 1K one time against this guy who sweet guy, but he was a little lost.
You tasted him?
Anyway.
Said he was sweet.
Yeah, I get why you said it, man. This I don't know if I've told this story in the podcast before, but this was a guy where turn 2 I played a Ren and 6, and then I upticked it, and he's like, in response, bolt it, and I immediately was like, I'm calling a judge because like
You're not gonna like this one.
you're not gonna like the way that this works. Like this sucks, and I understand where you're coming from and why you want to do this. I have also learned this the hard way.
Yeah.
But for those who don't know, when you uptick a planeswalker, you add the loyalty as part of the cost, so you can't like bolt a 3 loyalty planeswalker as they uptick it. You don't get like priority in between. Like it has the loyalty.
It's not. I'm activating the ability,
Mhm.
and that's what you're responding to. But the uptick was how I paid for it.
Yeah, exactly. And so they lightning bolt Ren and 6, and so Ren and 6 goes to 1 loyalty. And I talked to the judge about it. I'm like, I am fully okay with us winding it back.
Yeah.
Straight up. Like, we're at Comp REL right now, but I will fully allow him to wind this back if he likes to. I wanted you to see it to make sure that that was okay.
Yeah,
the judge is
yeah.
like, I'm all good with that too.
It's
And
good
the guy
sportsmanship.
the guy
folks.
goes, nah, I still want to lightning bolt it. I'm like, okay. Pick up my fetch land, play the game out. And the reason I bring it up is because this guy is playing red black unearth.
Mhm.
And so he's playing like lightning scale elementals and like I think he was playing season pyromancers and stuff like that. But the big thing that I noticed was that he was playing Vexing Devil. Because the idea is you go Vexing Devil,
Yeah.
and then they're like, I'll pay the 4. And then you unearth it.
Unearth my Vexing Devil.
Oh my god, I'm gonna take another
Are you
4.
gonna pay it again?
Yes. Yeah, I pay 4 every time. So the thing is that
Until
If I
until there's a push in my hand, I'm
Yeah.
paying 4.
yeah, I'm paying 4 because you don't have anything in play.
Yeah.
Like 4-mana Lava Spike, obviously, yes, that sucks. I'm getting beasted on. But there will come a point where I will just play cards that matter more than this Vexing Devil.
What was funny? I watched a Mengu video recently where he's playing Mono Red Burn just with 4 Vexing Devils shoved in it for some reason.
Not my goat.
And he was like, when he was talking about it, how he was like, he's like, yeah, so it's kind of only good on the turn 1.
It really is so awesome watching Andrea Mengucci very politely call a deck complete dog shit, where he's like, I am just copying the list that was in the challenge. I don't know what this decision is for. And he'll just like look at his hand. He's like, I don't want to play any of these cards.
Yeah. Basically, every time he would cast it, if it was in the opener and on turn 1, just like red mana, Vexing Devil, person gets forward.
Yeah.
And he'd be like, dude, 1 mana Flame Rift. It's
I did a lot of damage.
Yeah. I think when he kept saying it was outperforming its slot. And I was like, that's very kind of you.
Actually, like racking his brain to think of a nice thing to say. Another.
He sees it in the mid game and he's like not talking about it.
Yeah. It's like, okay. Rather have drawn a land here.
Yeah.
Another streamer who I love watching for stuff like that is Canister. Do you fuck with Canister?
Sounds familiar.
He's a Polish guy. He plays a lot of Amulet Titan, but he'll just play like whatever. But he's like just so completely deadpan, and he'll just draw a card and go, bros, this card sucks. Like just like, bros, this card is completely shit right here. I think I will cut this card immediately. And the whole time his stream is actually a nightmare because he does if you sub, you get to pick the music. And he barely moderates it.
Yeah.
And so it's like
classic stream poison.
It's Gachi Muchi like rave remixes for hours.
That was always the forcing method.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just make his stream unwatchable with music.
12-hour Hearthstone stream where he's basically molding the entire time. And then every single stream donation is just,
fuck you.
Yeah, literally that, just on repeat forever. And it'll never end.
Yeah. Yeah, he's sitting there like that is playing in the background. He did one that made me laugh so hard the other day where somebody asked what is playing. He's like, it says epic dubstep drops, and then he pulls the window up and it's like the video and he's like, and there's a picture of a spooky guy on it. It's like a dude with like a skull mask with like the dubstep shit. And he just goes back to playing his Amulet Titan turns.
Got a spooky guy on it.
But yeah, fell for it again. A word for ambitious augmenter. I'm definitely.
You don't think this one's got legs?
He's got a shell. I think that I will try this card out and be disappointed again.
Well, I can't wait to see what the other turtles are because I heard there's a turtle in every pack.
Yeah.
So
wait, hold on. I'm looking at my notes here. You got another one for me?
I do. Next up, it's the Fuck Universes Beyond Award, folks. I'm cheating a little because it comes from the bonus sheet.
That's in the set.
Yeah. On Scryfall, they listed it as a different set. Either way. Strixhaven, they like to do a thing called the Mystical... I can't talk today. They like to do something called the Mystical Archives. And usually it's just a cool alt art reprints of just some other card that's not from the set.
Usually, or not usually, it is locked only to instants and sorceries.
This is true. And the one I've pulled up here is finally there's a reprieve that does not come from Lord of the Rings or some other shit that was not Lord of the Rings. There was one more that wasn't.
Yeah.
Either way, there's an actual factual real white remand that is an actual Magic card. And I'm like, thank you, finally, because it's actually a card that I really, me personally, it's in my cube.
It'd be nice to have a version that
white needs counter magic.
Yeah.
And
no Lord of the Rings on it.
I just remember back when they first started printing weirdo fucked up Walking Dead cards, and they were like, "Don't worry,
we're gonna make real ones.
We'll make real ones for every single one of these that we do.
Okay, when they were like, each one of these
Which
will have
is-
an in-universe thing.
Least achievable promise they have ever made in their entire lives.
When they did it first, when they first did it, and it was just secret layers, I'm like, this is fully possible.
Yeah, that's easy.
Yeah, there's like 10
You
of
could just
these.
release them side by side.
Yeah. Put them all in one set. Put them in a commander deck. Who cares?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they did like a whole set, and I was like, oh, we're done.
It's over.
It's
We're never
wraps.
doing any of
Yeah.
that ever again.
Yeah, you guys are gonna make an in-universe version of Pippin's Bravery, the fucking like green combat trick. Suck my fucking dick and balls, bro. There's no fucking way that all of these are getting in-universe.
It's
things.
so insane that they ever promised that at all.
Yeah,
Because I'm like, you just had to have known that you were lying when you said that.
yeah.
Because there's no way that when they told people that, they didn't know they were going to make full sets of this shit.
1,000%.
Right? Like, it wasn't that far out.
Because I remember they released the Street Fighter Secret Lair when I was still in college, and then they made the real ones like 2 years ago.
It basically, anytime they make real versions of them, it take any sort of universes within type idea, it takes 80 million years, and they probably only do like 2 or 3 at a time. And I'm like, so how many universes beyond things have we printed at this point? Oh, fuck. All right. Yeah.
A jillion.
Got it. The game will be dead before we get a functional reprint of any of these. Got it.
I'm just still, I'm going to be fucking 45 years old. Like, oh my God, they finally made the in-universe version of Captain Picard. I've been waiting on this.
But anyways, in the Mystical Archives, there's Reprieve. Reprieve in there, by the way, is 1 and a white, instant, return target spell to its owner's hand, draw a card.
Beast.
It's remand, color shifted, which is dope.
It's actually not quite remand because this does not say counter target spell on it, but remand does. So,
Does remand say counter?
remand says
spell?
counter target spell and then put it back in its hand instead of letting it resolve normally or like putting it in the graveyard. It has memory lapse text, but instead of top of library, it's back in your hand.
How strange.
Yeah. Well, that was back when they were still making cards based off of all the other cards they'd ever made. Instead of just
Yeah.
like getting so custom that it makes you sick.
So does that mean, like, if you're getting
You can't Dovin's veto. You can't
that's what
remand a
I'm
Dovin's
saying.
veto, but you can reprieve it.
That's so odd.
Yeah, it is weird.
How about that? All right. Well, more you know. Yeah, I mean, also, by the way, art on this, both of them,
Very cute.
There's the Japanese version and then the regular version. They're just delighttul and beautiful. It's really good stuff. They're cooking.
I think the fingers are too long. No, I think it looks cool. It is funny that they went like Sleeping Lady for both of these. That is not the vibe that I got from this counter spell, but maybe I'm wrong.
It's really only the vibe from like the name.
Yeah, like
They're like, a reprieve. That's when I take a nap. Got it. Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'd be fucking casting reprieve and taking a nap too. Be playing my land and passing. Fuck it.
How about we jump back over to you? What do you got? What do you got over
Next one, I have got one very near and dear to my heart, folks. It's the Fuck You Urban Evolution Award for Embrace the Paradox. 3 green blue for an instant, draw 3 cards. You may put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield tapped. For those who have drafted a lot of low power cubes like I have, Urban Evolution is 3 green blue, draw 3 cards. You can play an extra land this turn. But that shit is a sorcery. This shit got printed at common and it's an instant. They were like, you know what? Fuck it. Just make big growth spiral. I don't care.
Really big growth spiral.
So now we have 3. So there's growth spiral.
Yeah.
Green, blue, draw a card, put a land into play. There's now I feel like a dumbass.
The one that's double growth spiral.
Yeah, it's from OG Strixhaven, STX CMC 4 color equals.
They went back to the well, folks.
Yeah, Eureka moment.
Eureka moment.
I have a story about Eureka moment. 2 green, blue for an instant, draw 2 cards. You may put a land card from your hand on the battlefield.
The urethra
Not tapped.
moment.
Just put it into play. Urethra moment is very funny. I wanted to give you credit for that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Back when I worked at a different game store than the game store that I work at now, we had a local format that we played, and this is a fun format that you should play with your friends. I only recommend playing it with your friends because it gets very messy otherwise.
Oh.
This format is called Shitters. It is a 60-card singleton format where every card in your deck cannot cost more than 25 cents.
Oh, yeah.
And you play for ante.
Beast.
And the way that you play for ante is you shuffle up, you see who's
Very
going
funny
first.
to call this shitters and not quarters because it's like literally.
We called it Shitters because all the cards were supposed to suck.
Yeah, they're bad. Smile.
You shuffle up your deck, smack them down. You both flip the top, and that's what you're playing for. Winner puts both cards in their deck, and that's they're there forever.
Yeah,
there's no deck editing. Once you've made your deck, that's done.
Which definitely might be making the deck worse.
Yes,
it's like very possible.
Assuredly, yes. All the time, it made your deck fucking awful. Something that you had to do in this format is you were required to play an Aether Hub, which is a land that when it comes into play, you make an energy and then you can spend an energy
one time cast for one time any
mana. Because
mana.
people are putting some bullshit in your deck. Yeah. This is a format where Prophetic Prism was very good. It's a format where Aether Hub was very good.
Any sort of mana filtering is a good idea.
Because my ass was playing like 3-color control decks because I'm like, dude, fucking Deep Analysis and Firebolt are like $0.
Let's go.
Just play a bunch of lightning strikes and fucking mortifies. How does anybody beat this?
We get there.
There's probably a quarter Wrath. Just play one of those.
I would have been jamming like Savannah Lions and pacifisms.
So this is the issue.
That's what I would have been doing.
Is a lot of people were trying stuff out like that where they were playing like, I'm going to play red deck wins. I'm going to play fucking green deck wins, like just aggro decks. And I would trounce them with my control deck. And then they would put a Dynacharge in my deck. I would just have Trumpet Blast in my fucking deck. The worst one I ever got was a Ferris Band Centaurs. Have you ever read this card before?
You made that one up. Oh,
not this one. What is it? It's like
that card is bad.
It's a Centaur.
You showed me like a 4-mana 3/7 with nothing on it. I think.
What is the name of this card that I'm thinking of? It's so much worse than the one I just showed you because the casting cost was fucking horrific. Not that one. But I was playing in like an Esper control deck, and my friend put this fucking card in my deck. I'm looking for it. Not Swordwise. Dude,
Are you sure it's a Centaur?
I'm almost 100% sure it's a Centaur. It might not be. It's some card from Theros, and the casting cost was like triple green. It was like 2 triple green or something like that.
You're telling me your 3-color control deck couldn't manage that?
No, I think every time I drew it, I was like, I got to get this out of my hand.
This is a dead card completely.
Yeah, it genuinely, I think the casting cost was like green or something. Let me see. Cost green.
Steel Leaf Champion.
No, it had to be a quarter, dude. Oh my god. All right. Whatever. It was some card that was like triple green, and I was trying to cast my Esper deck. But Eureka Moment was a card that I put in so many shitters decks because it was inspiration that let you put a dog shit tap land into play. Because I don't think we could afford bounce lands because they were a little too expensive. They were like all like 35, 40 cents.
Yeah.
But you could sneak in a shit ton of gain lands and snow lands and stuff like that. And so your mana was like insane if you could get enough turns to get there.
Yeah.
Another Strixhaven All-Star that I was playing in a lot of these decks that I thought was so fucking cool because I was playing a bunch of blinky bullshit. Was Biomathematician.
Oh, I know this guy.
1 green blue for a 2/2. When he enters, you make a 0/0, and then you put a counter on each. It makes a fractal, and then you put a counter on each fractal you control. So it comes in, make a 1/1. You soul herder it, you flicker it, you make a 1/1 and a 2/2.
Yeah,
flicker it, you make a 1/1, a 2/2, and a 3/3. It just goes up the chain.
But yeah, now you're right. You could, in theory, go growth spiral. And then
Eureka Moment.
And then Eureka Moment. And then Embrace the Paradox. And now I've put like 3 extra lands into play. And I've drawn like 6 cards. 6. Or I've drawn 6 or 7 cards.
If I had to think, it's either 6.
Folks, here's a little fun. I don't know if I've done this on the show before. Probably not. But
fun bit to piss off your friends.
Yeah, if you want a fun bit to be really annoying that I really like, it's called the Tiny 6-7. You just take both your fingers like you're getting friendly with somebody, and you go 6-7, like you're really little.
And if you are getting friendly with somebody, tiny 6-7 might be.
Even Even better time to do this now is the next time that you've got your fingers up inside somebody. Start going 6-7, 6-7.
If you're finger blasting the love of your life, hit the tiny 6-7 and make some magic happen. Miller, you got another card for me?
This is the nasty episode.
Nasty.
I do have one more.
Oh, I didn't put this one on my slides because I was like actually so certain you were going to do this.
Absolutely. This is the Slightly Evil / Miller's Favorite Award.
The Miller card.
This is the card that they made for me. It's called Mind Roots. 1 black, green, sorcery. Target player discards 2 cards. Put up to 1 land discarded this way onto the battlefield tapped under your control.
Folks, they made green
Give
Blightning.
me that shit. Let's go, dude.
This is cool. This is definitely cool.
Because it plays on 2 axes. 1. Also, by the way, it's just like, wow, we've made a cool fucking mind rot. I love mind rots. I love mind rots. I love blightnings. And I love mind roots. This shit rules.
And it's like mind rot, but they added an O.
Right. But it plays on the idea of like, oh man, I really don't want to pitch 2 actual cards. Let me get rid of this land. Oh, but fuck. If I do that, they get it. And you know what? I just like it. And the best ideas stem from dreams. And I've been dreaming about cards like this my whole life.
Yeah, I'm dreaming about mind rots. Did I tell you about how the other day I had a dream where I perfectly visualized with my dream? You know, like when you have a dream, you like can't read anything because you have like fucking...
Oh, yeah.
You have like Mid-Journey AI fucking vision when you're dreaming, where it's just like...
name one thing in this photo.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I perfectly visualized a control magic in my dream. Like I saw the mana cost and the picture and the words. And I was like, there's no way that I'm this stupid. There's no way that I am psychologically this damaged as to this.
I can't believe I have this amount of brain poison in me.
Yeah, I genuinely probably couldn't reconstruct my mother's own face perfectly in my dream, but I can do this uncommon fucking enchantment that nobody plays except in poorly balanced peasant cubes.
I had a terrible dream like literally 2 nights ago. I'm just in bed and it was like sleep paralysis.
Oh, yuck.
But only kind of because I'm dreaming that I am in bed as I went to sleep. My cat is next to me, which was how
also true.
That was true. And in my dream, the cat is just endlessly pissing on me, just like actually gushing. And I'm trying to freak out and do something about it, but I can't move. I'm literally just in my bed going, oh, and my fucking cat is just everywhere.
Fire hose. Yeah.
I'm like, God damn it. Hello? And then when I woke up, he's just next to me and had not pissed at all. And I'm like, I was about to be mad at him. He just didn't do that. Yes. No.
That video is so evil.
It's Kato caught slipping, straight mustard face.
The fact you know the full title.
I've watched it endless times. I love that video.
What the fuck?
And it's just so much mustard.
It genuinely, it seems like an endless stream of mustard. It's insane. It's so much mustard. Speaking of sleep paralysis, this is something that I don't know if it is like proof of my weak-willed mind or the fact that I am just like so dumb it's unreal. Whenever I get sleep paralysis or I have a bad dream, I don't imagine anything scary anymore. My brain goes, oh my God, something really scary is probably right there. Holy shit. Can you imagine how scary it would be if something scary was right there?
It would be really bad if there was like a fucking, like something.
Something scary was right there.
Oh my God.
And my body actually freaks out so bad that it raises my adrenaline enough that I'm like, ah!
Thinking about the concept of what if there was something scary.
Yeah, I'm getting scared at the idea of being scared. Like, I'll have nightmares where I'm like, oh my God, that door is open. There's probably something so fucked up behind that door.
Any minute now.
I remember one time, the full culmination of this is I had a dream where there was a dog, and I was like, what if that dog was really scary? And then something happened and my brain was like, oh my God, this is the scariest dog ever. And I woke up. Like genuinely, I psychologically tricked myself into a nightmare by imagining a dog scary.
I used to be able to think myself into headaches.
You've told me about this from
Yeah.
concussion type stuff.
Yeah. I don't know if I've said this on the podcast. I've had like 3, potentially 4 concussions.
If you've thought about it before, then this is proving your theory's correct.
Yeah, the thing about when you get a lot of concussions is that when you can keep track of the first 3, and I'm like, those definitely happened. I know about those ones. And then the 4th one, I'm like, everybody just tells me that one happened.
I've
but
heard.
I don't remember it at all.
Yeah, I've heard that I had a 4th concussion.
So allegedly, I had a 4th concussion. But the worst one I ever had, I like was dealing with migraines for like a whole summer after it. And what would happen is I'd be lucky on a day, no headache, no migraine, I'm chilling. I'd be like driving, and then if the thought entered my mind where I would be like, dude, no headache right now. Isn't that awesome? And then it would be, wait, do I have a headache right now? Instant flip the switch. Boom. Fuck you, dumbass.
Oh my God.
It's literally getting like you thought about the game.
Yes.
By your own mind. It was fucked up. It would happen to me constantly. I was like, this shit has got to stop.
Actually talking yourself into it is just it's so fucked up that the human mind can even do that.
It's
Because there's so much stuff like that where it's like, I will be totally
it can
fine.
make a completely regular dog scary.
Yes.
And it can give you a headache when you didn't have one.
Yeah. Folks, we're fucking brain scientists over here at the Timewaster 9000. If you thought this strategy game was going to gatekeep us fucking dumb pieces of shit, no, sir. I barely read these fuckers.
Real quick, what do you think about mind roots? Because I know you're not typically a fan of a mind rot design.
I think mind rots are cool. I don't play them because I like my +1s to be additive instead of subtractive.
Yeah. I like when me going plus is my opponent going negative.
Yes. Like I spent less cards than they did.
Yeah.
I'm usually not a fan of mind rots because it just that's not the kind of game that I'd be playing, but I think they're cool. I don't think I'll be putting this in any cubes just because I think that
it's kind of a beating you over the head of sort of cube cards.
There's a lot of cube cards that I classify as like last pick bombs, where it's card that nobody in their right mind would ever put in their deck or pick highly over like a creature or a removal spell.
Yeah.
But somebody will wheel it 4 times and go, I'm going to play this, and it will just kick somebody's
You know
ass.
what it is nobody's going to pick it until they've got what they need.
Exactly. Yes.
This is the extra sauce.
Yeah, exactly. So this is a card that sits around and either goes into a sideboard of a guy playing red-white, or the green-black guy just free rolls every black card around the table twice and just goes, oh, Mind Roots came back.
All right. Yeah,
Last
sure.
card, Mind Roots. Just like, oh, sick.
And they're like, yeah, I guess that could go in.
And
then
you get
every time it gets cast on you, you're like, fucker.
Yeah, dude.
Why?
This divination is still beating my shit. I got another card for you if you're ready.
I do.
And I think this is my last one. Yes, it is my last one.
You know, Alex, I'm looking at the slide here. I think you and I have the exact same card number 4.
Oh, really?
So what's the title of your award?
My award is the There's Gotta Be Something award.
My award for it was This is a Common? Because I didn't just want to do a Pauper award again, but...
Yeah, the card that we both decided for our last double award 1-2 punch is Page Loose Leaf. It's 2 mana for
Page Loose Lips.
0-2 legendary artifact creature construct. Tap to add a colorless, so it's a Mind Stone on a guy. But
this thing doesn't fucking do anything.
But
wow, Mind Stone in the command zone?
Dog shit. But it has an activated ability. Grandeur. They don't do this a lot, but they're bringing it back sometimes.
Been a minute since I've seen one of these.
Discard another card named Page Loose Leaf. Reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal an instant or sorcery card. Put that card into your hand and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. So this kind of effect where it is like flip till you hit.
Yeah.
Usually I think they design them in a sense where it's like, oh yeah, you like do this cool thing. It like prevents you from getting smoked for playing multiples in your deck of this really specific effect. And then it kind of like lets you cycle it to draw a card. And this is a set with a lot of instants and sorcery. So like you turn your extra page loose leaves into like removal spells or combat tricks or draw spells, whatever.
Converts nice and easy.
Yeah, and then you get to your little ramp piece on the side.
I also definitely appreciate that the grandeur is it's free.
Yeah, you just pitch it.
It's just ditch it because a lot of the other ones always had a cost attached to them.
But
generally because they went fucking bananas on the old ones.
Yeah, there's like it's like Aurum is like you Aurums chant them.
Yeah, you chant them.
And then
the blue one is just it's straight up a counter spell.
Yeah, the black one is something crazy too. I think it's
that
like,
one's
get a swamp.
That was Corlash, isn't it?
Yeah, Corlash is get a swamp.
Yeah.
Because that one's really good because the Corlash makes the other Corlash bigger.
Yeah.
I think it's like rampant growth for a swamp too, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah, because that guy's stats for how many swamps you got.
The cards that we're talking about right now in shorthand, they're not.
It's an old cycle.
Corlash, Heir to Blackblade is a 2/black zombie warrior. Power and toughness equal to the number of swamps you control. You pay 1 and a black and regenerate it. And then you can discard a card named Corlash, Heir to Blackblade, and search your library for 2 swamps and put them onto the battlefield and shuffle.
2 of them.
So put your fucking 4-mana 4/4 into play, and then fucking explosive vegetation for no reason. And then the other one we were talking about was Aurum of Aurum's chant fame.
Yeah.
Wait, is it? Oh no, this is Oris maybe. Yes, Oris Samite Guardian.
I'm starting to realize they didn't put costs on a few of these now.
It's all of them. All of them don't have costs because it's
even
Oris.
The blue one.
Yeah, the blue one is the.
By the way, if you scroll and you go to Scryfall Tagger, it'll have the cycle.
Right.
Yeah, that way you can have them all.
Thank you.
See, even the dumb guy knows a thing or two.
Yes. Okay. So Oris, 1 white, 1/3, prevent all damage that would be dealt to target creature this turn for a tap, and then its grandeur is pitch another card named Oris Samite Guardian. Target player can't play spells this turn, and creatures they control can't attack.
Which is really
Time Walk.
Which is really funny that the can't attack part is stapled on there because the creature part of it is also fogging something.
Yes.
So you're like, I didn't think that I needed both.
Yeah. It's funny because you have the Oris and you're like, I'm locking your bitch ass. And then they go like bolt your Oris and it's like, nope.
Yeah. Nice try.
I played a Penny Dreadful deck a million years ago that was Oris Samite Guardian and Genesis. You know what Genesis does?
Oh, yeah.
It's 4 and a green, and then if it's in your graveyard in your upkeep, you can pay 2 and a green and put
That's
a creature.
a little bit of a combo.
Yeah, you put a creature from your graveyard back in your hand. So what I was doing is I was putting Oris back in my hand. You go Time Walk your bitch ass.
Chant you.
Upkeep, pick it back up, etc. Hardest part, putting the Oris into play.
Yeah.
I'll say it.
Yeah.
The idea of casting this just makes me sick to my fucking stomach.
The blue one. I don't know this lady's name, but
Linessa, Zephyr Mage.
So, well, there was a minute when I was thinking about putting together a gimmick cube where like, what if everything had the same name?
Yeah.
The idea behind it was very similar to the Changeling cube, where there's just an emblem in play that is
all creatures have all names.
Yeah, like in your deck, in your hand, everywhere. And I was thinking, there's probably a space to play in this that's kind of fun if everything has all names of any creature.
You get to get fucking custom with your Alpine Houndmaster.
Yep.
2-mana 2/2, search your deck for a card named Alpine Watchdog and or a card named Igneous Cur. Get them both.
Yeah, 2-mana double demonic tutor. Pretty
Yeah.
good.
Hold
But yeah, basically all of the Grandeur cards. Instantly, I was like, can't be doing this.
Yeah, just you play
Even though
this guy.
it'd be really fun to be playing with these. Like you finally get to use them for something. This is just so completely not good.
Lanessa's is you discard a card named Lanessa Zephyr Mage. Target player returns a creature to their hand, then repeats
yeah.
this process for an artifact, enchantment, and a land.
Yeah, I forgot that it doesn't counter. I thought it was a counter spell. What it actually is you just upheaval people, basically.
One-sided upheaval. You go Lanessa, and then you have 3 creatures in your hand, and you're like, pick them up. Just pick them all up.
Pick them up. Fuck you.
I don't fucking care what you do for the rest of the game. And then Terrox Bladewing is you discard a card named Terrox Bladewing. It gets +X/+X, where X is its power. Damn, this guy gets big as fuck.
Juices.
And it's a 5-mana 4/3 flyer. So
Yep.
you could, in theory, play Terrox, discard Terrox +4, discard Terrox +8, discard Terrox +16.
Boom. Play set.
Yeah. You actually do just fucking Exodia though. And then Beru is you make an XX where X is the number of lands you control. Cool cycle. But
we're not talking.
we're talking about Page Loose Leaf.
We're talking about practice.
We're talking about practice. And the reason that I said there's got to be something
Yeah. What are you thinking for this?
is whenever they make one of these reveal till you hit, I'm thinking you just play one, right?
One
it's the
target?
it's the polymorph thing.
Yeah.
Where you flip till you hit the one thing you care about, and then you do that. And I just can't fucking think of a thing that I'd want to do every game.
Yeah.
If I only get one of them.
And like everything else goes bottom of library, random order.
You don't get to do the recross the paths thing where you stack your deck.
Yeah. So no cheatsy doodling.
And it's not like Oops, where you just get to play like a bunch of regular cards. This is like you play all artifacts or all creatures or
yeah, the
all
deck
lands.
building for this wouldn't be difficult. You would just go like 4 page and then 4 anything that's not an instant and sorcery, and then exactly 1 instant or sorcery.
And you always play page on turn 2.
Yeah.
Ideally. And I was thinking about this
Can't
for
be that hard to
Pauper.
get 4 of them.
Yeah, I was thinking about this for Pauper because it's a common. And I was like, what is the scariest thing you could look for in Pauper? And that's where I had that face. Is like I was racking my brain.
Dread Return?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of like a powerful little spell guy to have.
But even then it's like Dread Return, you don't really want to draw it. You know what I mean?
No.
You're trying to zero reanimate that bad boy back. So this is just a card that I was like, there's gotta be something to do.
Gotta be something to do with
0 mana mystical, like 0 mana merchant scroll for anything.
Right?
But you only get one. It's gotta be something there, man. There's gotta be something there. And yeah, I also was surprised that this was a common.
Right?
But it makes sense for it to be a common because like there's no way you would draft this at uncommon and be like, I'll get 2.
Yeah.
I'll find 2 of these.
Yeah. I cannot think of anything that you would want like with it to make it a singular copy. I mean, hell, you might do 4 copies.
Yeah, because I mean,
it's just I want one thing only.
Yeah, you're gonna draw it anyways.
4 instant, whatever, a play set of whatever instant or sorcery you want.
Yeah,
and just to like this guarantees it to you.
If you're a Timmy and you can think of a way to do this, you could like Primal Surge or something. Like this is the way you get your Primal Surge.
There's something.
But like, what are the odds you're like, all right, I play my Page Loose Leaf turn 2, and I have a page in my hand, and I'm set up in a way where my Primal Surge wins the game.
Yeah, it's also like it's a fucking like it's a O2 Mind Stone. Like, what do you?
It's also rough because
what do you do with that?
To play this, right? It's an artifact and a creature. So you can't do the thing where you're like, this gets the polymorph, and then the polymorph.
Yeah.
No, the polymorph just gets another fucking page, and you have to legend rule it.
Folks, if you at home can think of any bright ideas for Page Loose Leaf,
please break Page Loose Leaf. I'm begging.
Just chuck an idea in the comments. I don't know. There's got to be something.
It's like the land grant thing, right? Where you're just like if I find this, it's awesome. But like,
dude, just reminded me of the last time I saw a land grant. Very funny story.
Oh, let it rip.
So I started playing pre-modern a bit ago, and I deck archetype I've always liked. I'm a fan of Dirty Burn.
Make them discard and
Black discard spells, burn spells to kill you. Like, I'm a fan. It's fun to play.
Yeah, I saw you fucking around with Lava Zombie, and I'm like, I can't go where you go, man.
Lava Zombie's some bullshit.
You're
But
on a
speaking
road I
of
can't
lava, the original build that a lot of people called it was Machine Head. And I looked at it and I was like,
too many good cards in here.
well, it's not too many good cards. It's actually too many fine cards. And it doesn't do a lot in the category of like top end, I guess. Or
You're
like
Void. That's like your
it
top
just
end, right?
it doesn't have anything going on where you're like, this is really this is where the juice is at. This gives me something. It's just kind of a lot of cards where you're like, these are pretty good red and black cards for pre-modern. So I was like, well, fuck all that. If I'm gonna be casting bolts and duresses and cabal therapies, like all these, just like do a lot of this type of thing,
right?
And also like I'm wastelanding people. Then I'm like, I just like could not believe that Lava Mancer, Grim
Lava Mancer.
I could not believe the Grim Lava Mancer was like not getting played 100% of the time. So I was like, give me that guy because he's awesome. And the card's actually such a complete house in that format. And then I was like, well, while I'm at it, let's just go nuts. And it's like it was made for it. It's lava. Oh my god, it's a whole cycle. The black one cares about zombies. And
Gem Palm Incinerator?
No, but it's a fucking like rare from like Apocalypse or some shit. It's not from
What does
Apocalypse.
it do? Describe what it does to me.
It's the rack, but it bolts you just straight up. It just like it's like the rack condition of like less cards, but it's like don't do any math. It's just like
if they have this
if
many
they've
or
got
less.
if they don't have enough cards in hand, bolt them. It's a 4-mana lady. I'm just gonna fucking look it up real quick.
Oh yeah. It's like Lavaborn Muse.
The Muses, yes, it is Lavaborn Muse. So, anyways, all this is to say,
how crazy is that? I had that in the back pocket.
Right. Graveborn Muse is the zombie one. I just could not get.
There's a green one that you've probably heard of before.
Seedborn
Muse.
Muse.
Sneedsborn Muse.
Like the old Shredder. But the whole concept of the deck, is just like instead of playing like actually the rack, which is not a very good card, what if I played a creature that's actually a reasonable threat, and if the game plan is working, it bolts the shit out of you.
Yeah, kill you, die.
Yeah. But deck's got Cabal Therapy in it.
Right.
And the thing about Cabal Therapy is that it's really, really good when you know what the format is like. You know the cards that you're playing against.
Yeah, there's good
with.
blind names.
Yeah, it pays to be really familiar with the format you're playing when you're playing Cabal Therapy. I don't know the format well at all, not even a little bit. So a lot of my Cabal Therapies, I have to either duress them first or kind of just learn in game 2 and go from there, right? Shit like that. And then, so I play against a guy. And I'm I forget who goes first, whatever. But either way, the first thing that happened is he goes land grant. Shows me the entire hand.
Because you have to.
Because you have to show that there's no lands for the land grant to work.
Yeah.
Goes to get the forest. I'm looking at the hand and I'm like, well, there's 2 of that guy. And that card's also pretty good. And so I'm like, and dude does not know what I'm playing. And then I go Swamp Cabal Therapy, name the host. Yoink. And then next turn I'm going like Ravenous Rats, Flashback Cabal Therapy, name the other thing, and the guy's hand is just obliterated.
Good thing he land granted.
Yeah, I was like, that is a tough one.
Dude,
sometimes when they give you a freebie, you gotta take it. I called that version of the deck. I called that it's chocolate lava cakes, because it's like,
you are so silly. You're such a
well, it's like
silly
you gotta
guy.
name it for pre-modern. You
I-
gotta name it.
I do think that that's something that is like kind of lost. I was watching.
And there's lava guys in there.
Yeah.
2 creatures with lava in the name.
Yeah. I have to look up exactly what he called it, because if I get it wrong, then it defeats the purpose entirely. But I was watching a video where Zvi Mauschwitz was talking about, how do you spell this fucker's name? Oh, like that. What is it?
Was this
Yes, that's what it's called. Zvi Mauschwitz was talking about a deck that he made. It was like the Fluctuator deck.
Yeah,
And it was called Zero Effect, like based off of this movie called Zero
that
Effect.
nobody watched.
Yeah, and he was like, everybody called it Fluctuator, and that pissed me off. The deck's called Zero Effect. And I was like, that genuinely was such a cool period in time where people would make a deck and it was like, what do you call this?
Yeah, if you made it yourself, you got to name it.
It's called Pineapple Upside Down Cake. It's like, why? It's like, cause this guy kind of looks like a pineapple, and
you flip half your deck upside down.
yeah, and then you look at like, all right, what's the best deck in Standard call right now? It's called like Blue Black Midrange, or like
yeah,
it's Blue Red Lessons,
and like nowadays, yeah,
Mono Green Landfall.
Everything for naming a deck is just
color and then what it does.
Literally what it does and what are the colors.
Yeah,
and you're like, I get it that helps when I'm like Googling it.
Yeah,
but also
it actually low key doesn't.
Yeah. Now that I think about it, it doesn't sometimes.
Standard blue-red spells, and it's like, oh, were you looking for this deck from Kaladesh Standard?
Yeah.
It's like, no, dude.
I'm talking about the one with the elementals in it.
Red, black, midrange.
At least Spelementals gets a name.
Yeah.
Even though it's just prescriptive, this is what the deck does.
Yeah, Spelementals is low-key a name.
Yeah.
But I do miss, like, there are some that are kind of like
MTG standard lessons, and they'll be like, here's my top tips
to
make you a better Magic player.
They're in making the game more readable and understandable for the average coverage viewer, we have made the decks infinitely less search engine optimized. But like there were definitely a lot of old deck names that I'm like, okay, like fucking Patrick Chapin next level blue.
That one's a beast. I don't care.
And what's next level about it, folks? He put Tarmogoyfs in it. Wow, that really next level, bro. You put the best card in the format in your deck. I'm not saying that I'm smarter than Patrick Chapin, but it is a little
some
funny.
of the old ones though, they're so tough.
Oh, definitely.
I mean, the original one being the deck.
Yeah,
that's fire. Oh my god.
What's it called? It's the deck.
It's actually like aura farming for the first time.
Yeah,
it's so nuts.
Piccolo standing on the spire and those capes floating in the wind.
Yes.
And he's playing Mishra's Factory, and he's.
It's also funny too when you think about like what the deck actually is, and it's just like this is just hard control with like one win condition in it. It's not the most interesting pile you've ever seen.
Piccolo aura farming with the deck, and he's like, keep in mind they restricted mana drain.
Dude, I always when I am at a loss for the guy that made the deck.
I don't know his name either.
Author.
I'm gonna look it up.
He's a beast. But there's a really cool, awesome interview with him where he spends just actually like an hour straight doing nothing but talking about this deck.
Brian Weissman.
Shout out to him. He is talking about it endlessly for just like all the iterations of it and everything he did with it.
Video's like an hour long.
And it's so funny because every single clip from it that you could think of where he is saying something that to anyone reasonable actually sounds psychotic, where you're like, what the fuck are you talking about, man?
Yeah.
And then you very quickly realize that for at least like 10 years of him playing this game, it was all within the context of every fucker I'm playing against, including me, has 4 mana drain in their deck.
4 mana drain, and we're playing as many Mishra's Factories as they let us.
And I'm like, a lot of these statements sound a lot more reasonable when you put it in that context.
Yeah, that people, you're like, why is this guy talking so weirdly about this deck, and why is he playing such shitty cards? And it's like, brother, we are walking around with thermonuclear bombs in our pockets.
The funniest
Let's
part,
meet up and die.
The funniest part of it for me is when he was like, when I first saw Force of Will, I was like, this card's ass. And I was like, you're too smart for that. What the fuck are you talking about?
He's like, bro,
And he was
5
like,
mana off the mana drain.
what he is talking about is he's like, they're going to Force of Will something. I'm going to mana drain the shit out of it, get 5 mana, and then mind twist you for your whole hand with my mana drain mana.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Eat shit, fucker.
and then he was like, I was wrong about that. The answer was you just played both. I was like, oh, of course.
Another part I love from that interview is he's talking about, he's like, I remember when they printed Blood Moon. It felt like a personal affront to me. Because this is a guy who's spent the past entire time he's ever played Magic playing 4 Mishra's Factories, every dual land that they legally allow you to play, like library, just every
single dual land that has the color blue on it.
A verifiable who's who of evil pervert lands. That video is awesome. If you want to step into the mind of a mastermind.
Yes. And also, yeah, for so much of it, he is cooking. Like a lot of it makes so much sense.
Yeah. But also like truly a descent into madness.
Yeah.
That is a fun video to watch if you are really just curious about what the fuck people were up to in the 90s, losing their fucking minds, playing in IRC chats.
Yeah, we should link that one over in the description, because the channel that makes that stuff, I think
The Tranquil Domain.
The
they do
Tranquil
some cool
Domain.
ones.
Shout
I think
outs to them.
they
make good
did
stuff.
the video I was talking about where they were talking with V. Mauschwitz, where he was like, what the fuck? Why'd you do it's called Zero Effect. Call it by its name.
by its name.
That video is really cool because the whole time V. Mauschwitz is just talking about how he was pulling up with actual bullshit, and everybody's like, how the fuck do I beat this in a million years? What the fuck? Because everybody's just playing like, he's like the first rogue deck guy to actually win.
Yeah, where other people start playing it because you did well with it.
Right. Folks,
The original brewer.
he was a brewer. He was brewing his ass off. I think that's probably going to do it for today for the Strixhaven Awards.
I think so.
They're playing the music, which means I got to walk off the stage doing my speech at the Strixhaven Awards. I almost did a really
Strixhaven valedictorian. And they're cutting your mic before you get too woke.
folks, and I'm graduating somewhat comes loudly. That's gonna do it for another. I did graduate summa cum laude in my
Really?
class. Yeah,
Wow.
not magna cum laude. Don't get me wrong. I'm not that smart.
Okay, so Magna is your like top one. You're like the guy.
That's the guy. Summa cum
What
laude.
is-
That's like with honors plus, basically.
Okay, so that they were like your
My GPA was crazy high. That's all it was. But I also went to art school, so it was like I wasn't like doing fucking calculus or
still
nothing.
though. I mean that's an
That just means I was
achievement.
beast at drawing.
Yeah.
And I turned my homework in on time.
I wrote my name at the top of the paper.
Yep. Folks, they give you a lot of points for showing up. And speaking of showing up, thank you for watching the whole episode of the
Thank
Timewaster
you.
9000 Strixhaven Awards. It's all coming apart at the seams.
Everything's falling apart. There's holes in the boat and it's sinking.
Folks, if you liked what you saw today, make sure you leave a like.
There's a hole in my butt and it's stinking.
Folks, that's going to do it today for another episode of the Timewaster 9000 podcast. Thank you
It's
so much
wraps.
for listening. It's wraps. If you liked what you saw today, make sure you leave a like. Leave a comment with any cards from Strixhaven that you thought maybe were really cool, or if you can think of something fun to do with Page Loose Leaf, or maybe if you just think that we look really stupid and we look like something, that's a great place to say it is in the comments.
It's got to be me this time around.
Yeah, I've been getting it fucking both ways on every video, man. It's bad. Just every single comment is like, has anybody ever thought about how this guy on the left looks like pirate software? And except if this guy on the right looks like pirate software with a sort of debilitating genetic disorder. And if you'd like to see more videos, we post every single Tuesday. If you'd like to see more videos from us or get notified, you can hit the subscribe button. And if you want to get notifications every single time we post something, you can hit the bell if you're nasty.
Oh.
Oh, my head hurts, and that was not fun to do. I'll say it. I could feel my brain rocking around in my skull.
You're rattling.
Yeah, all two wrinkles.
I could hear your brain because it's you got so much room in there.
Yeah, it sounds like a lot of it's. When I shake my head, it sounds like when you're really full from drinking a lot of liquid and you like slosh around. It's just all cerebral fluid up there.
Swelling of the fluid sac in the brain.
What a rush!
These are the things our dreams are made of.
Yeah, don't think about his other promo that often where he says he's going to do something really mean to Ric Flair.
Ric Flair.
Yeah.
Tell him, Hawk.
Tell him, Hawk.
Oh,
He just makes some crazy ass noises. That's the fucked up part of it.
That's what we'll do for the hair match. We'll decide which of us does which haircut for the.
Yeah, if you lose, you got to do
Warriors.
the Road Warrior Hawk. Yeah, the inverse mohawk.
Yeah.
It's the puzzle piece haircuts where
Yeah.
mine fits in his. If you'd like to hang out with us online, you can hit us up in our community Discord, which will be in the description below. We'd be doing all sorts of fun ass, epic ass shit in there, and there's a lot of cool people in there. It's a cool place to hang out. And if you'd like some additional benefits in that Discord, you can hit us up on our Patreon for $5 a month. We'll give you a little Goblin Hero role, and we'll treat you better. We will treat you with favoritism.
We will treat you better.
We will. If we are asked to sacrifice any of our viewers, you will be the last on the list. And if you'd like to just send us a little money, a little walking around money,
to
help us out with
fill up the coffers.
Fill up the coffers, folks. The only way we can get closer to God is if you let us stand on the coins, and you got to send us more coins to stand on top of.
The Scrooge McDuck money pile needs to be tall enough that I can.
I've already repurposed.
Can go up to God's thighs and. Give a little one of those.
I've already repurposed one of the rooms in the house to being a Scrooge McDuck money pool to jump into, and I landed face first on 2 quarters the other day, and it did not feel very good. You got to make it so the high dive works. But in all seriousness, any donations you send are very helpful to help us cover expenses for making the show, and helps us be a little bit less stressed out about stuff on the back end so we can make a better show for you.
Yes, indeed.
If you'd like to hit us up on social medias or any other platforms such as those, you can go to our website, timewaster9000.com. And if you're listening to us on podcast platforms like Apple Podcasts, Spotify Podcasts, DoorDash, DoorDash driver app, CoStar,
the NetSpend card account app,
Cash App, yeah,
Cash App, Venmo.
Subscribe to our RSS
Zelle.
feed to get notifications whenever we post. Like we said, we post every single Tuesday if I remember to, and on top of that, I think that's all the things that we got to plug.
That's gotta be everything.
Khan Academy. If
Khan
you're listening to us on
Academy.
Khan Academy, I will teach you how to do long division.
And if you donate to the Patreon, I will personally come meet up with you at the nearest Cubo to you. KUBO.
What is that?
It's like a tutor service.
Oh, beast.
It has a very funny little, just like Chud guy face as the logo. I used to pass by him all the time. They straight up might be defunct now.
Probably. That reminded me of a story. One time I got a screenshot message from somebody on Instagram, and it was, "Is this you?" And I look, and it is a screenshot of somebody's story, and the caption is "Party foul, doing long division," or not knowing how to do long division at the party. And it's me on my phone in Notes app with a girl looking at me,
Oh no.
and I am failing to do long division.
The lights are on and I can't hit a shot.
And I think what it was somebody was like, "How do you do long division?" I'm like, "This shit's got to be easy." And
Like
I opened
this?
it up, and I
Uh-oh.
literally couldn't do it. I forgot. I forgot how to do long division. There's a picture of me doing this.
Find this picture. Anyways, folks, that's going to be it. That's the end of the show.
That is wraps for today. Contact at timewaster9000.com if you'd like to send us some fan mail or maybe hit us up about a question that you have. But that's going to do it for today. Salute to the Goblin Heroes. Abash.